I'm going to show you how to do a half double stitch this time. To make my slip knot, again, this is how I have the yarn. Put my finger through the end, twist it, I'll twist it a little bit tighter, twist it, and pull through. Then I usually pull on the one that, pull on either one to make it tight. So let's make a chain of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So here's your nice chain, your base row. Like I said, I'm going to show you how to do the half double stitch. Generally, you're going to go into the second or third chain from the hook. I'm going to go into the second chain because I think it looks nice and tight when you do it that way. So again, this is your working loop. It does not count. This is your first stitch from the hook. This is your second stitch. Remember those nice V's, first, second. So I'm going to yarn over and go into the top of the V of the second stitch from my hook and pull through, and you've got 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through all 3 loops. Okay, let's do that again. Yarn over, top of the V of your next stitch, pull through, you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. We're still going into the top of each chain, the top V, the top stitch of that V shape. Yarn over, through the top of your V stitch, pull through, 3 loops on your chain, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, through your chain stitch, pull your yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through all 3. Yarn over, through the top of your V stitch, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, through the top of your chain stitch, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, top of your chain stitch, pull through, 3 loops on your chain, yarn over, and pull through 3. Yarn over, through your chain, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, through the top of your V stitch in your chain, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, through your chain, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. Yarn over, top of your V, pull it through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, top of the V, pull it through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through 3. Yarn over, through the top of your chain stitch, 3 loops on your chain, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, through the top of your V-stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, through 3. Yarn over, top of your V-stitch in your chain, pull the yarn through, yarn over, through 3. Okay, we're at the last one. The knot doesn't count, but this is a stitch right here where you see that hole. That's the top of the V. So we're going to yarn over, through your stitch. A lot of times at the end I hold on to that little knot. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. Now I like the way that looks. It's a tidy little guy. When you're doing a project with half double crochet, I like to only chain 2 and then work into the base of the turning chain. And I will show you what I mean by that. So let's chain 2, 1, 2, and turn our work. The stitch at the base of the turning chain is this stitch right here. See that first hole? Remember, we still, just like the single crochet, you're going to look for these tiny little spaces between your stitches, and it's just made perfectly for you to put your hook through. So I've chained 2 and turned. I'm gonna yarn over, find that little hole at the base of the turning chain. I'm gonna pull the yarn through. I'm gonna have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. We're just gonna continue to do that. It's just like the base chain, except now you're going into your first row of half double crochets. So yarn over, find that space, see where the V is, pull your yarn through, yarn over, through all 3 spaces. Yarn over, go through your V-stitch, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. Yarn over, go into your next space, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, through your chain, through your half double, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, into your next space, pull that through, yarn over, pull through 3. Like I said, sometimes you have to wiggle the head out a little bit to make sure it's going through the right place. Yarn over, through the top of your V-stitch. See? That little space takes us right through it. Pull your yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, through your space, yarn over, pull through 3. I'm just going to do it now, and you can follow along to the end of this row. you'll find that it gets easier and easier to find that little space that you know you need to go through for your next stitch. It just kind of starts to come naturally because it's such a natural place for you to place the head of your hook. So. And if you do it wrong, I mean, it's really easy, it's really apparent on your, in your row that it's wrong. It's easy to see. Okay, so again, we're at the end of a row and you're like, all right, is that my end or is this my end? So to know what stitch to go into, remember that when I started this row, I only chained up 2. So 1, 2, you still have one more stitch and it's this last V stitch right here. So yarn over, go through that V, pull it through, yarn over, go through all 3. And I think that's a really pretty stitch. If you're doing a project where you're counting and it is supposed to be 20 stitches long or 19 stitches long, how to do that, how to count those is very, very simple. You just count the V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Now, I have 19 stitches instead of 20 because of my turning chain and because I used the first stitch instead of the second one. I know it sounds weird and it's hard to explain, or I would do a better job of it, but that's just the way it is.